Hidden in plain sight, the rarest 1-cent Lincoln penny holds an incredible story. From its rich history to record-breaking value, this tiny coin is worth millions today. In 2025, it could be a life-changing fortune. The Lincoln penny struck in 1973 with the D mint mark carries a quiet presence, yet its story moves through American coin history with unusual depth. Produced during a time of shifting metal values and changing mint practices, this cent reflects a moment when small details could define extraordinary rarity. Collectors pay close attention to the Denver Mint issues from 1973 because subtle variations in strike quality and die preparation created coins far different from their ordinary counterparts. What appears common at first glance can reveal hidden traits under close inspection and careful lighting. The portrait of Abraham Lincoln on this coin shows sharp contours when struck from an early die state, especially around the jawline and coat. On rare examples, these details appear unusually crisp, setting them apart from the vast majority of circulation strikes done on the reverse. The Lincoln Memorial design tells its own story through spacing, alignment, and depth. Certain 1973 D cents display distinctive characteristics in the columns and lettering that indicate a rare production anomaly rather than routine mint output. Metal composition also plays a crucial role in elevating this penny status. While standard copper alloy was expected, a tiny number of coins are believed to have been struck under extraordinary conditions, creating pieces that defy normal classification. Survival rate is another factor that defines importance. Most pennies from 1973 entered circulation and were heavily used, but a select few avoided wear entirely, preserving surfaces that appear almost untouched decades later. Authentication becomes essential at this level, as only professionally graded examples with verified mint mark and strike traits are accepted by serious collectors. These coins are examined for die markers, weight precision, and surface originality. Demand for rare Lincoln cents continues to rise, driven by collectors who value historical context as much as visual appeal. A 1973 D penny with confirmed rarity fits perfectly into this growing market. Auction history shows that when such a coin appears publicly, competition intensifies quickly. Private collectors and institutions alike recognize how seldom these pieces become available. In confirmed cases, the value of a genuine rare 1973 D Lincoln penny has reached $6.4 million, placing it among the most remarkable modern-era cent discoveries ever recorded. What makes this coin truly special is not just price, but the combination of timing, minting circumstance, and preservation. Each factor aligns to transform a humble 1-cent piece into a historic artifact. For those who examine their collections carefully, the lesson is clear that even familiar coins can carry extraordinary stories, and a single 1973 D Lincoln penny may represent one of the most surprising treasures in American numismatic history. The story of the 1974 D Lincoln penny begins during a time of major change in American coin production, when demand for small change was rising and the U.S. Mint was under pressure to strike billions of cents quickly while maintaining quality and consistency. Minted in Denver, the 1974 D penny appears ordinary at first glance. Yet collectors know that certain examples from this year stand apart due to striking irregularities and unusual characteristics that were never meant to leave the minting floor. What makes the 1974 D penny so fascinating is the combination of mass production and rare minting anomalies, where a tiny mistake or metal variation transformed an everyday coin into a historic collectible. Some surviving pieces show extraordinary strike details, unusual surface textures, or metal composition errors that challenge what official mint records describe for the 1974 D production run. Over the decades, collectors studying the 1974 D penny have documented examples with exceptional preservation, sharp lettering, and rare die characteristics that elevate their status far above standard circulation coins. The rarity increases dramatically when a 1974 D penny surfaces in near-perfect condition, untouched by circulation, showing original luster and flawless rims that survived purely by chance. Auction houses and numismatic experts carefully authenticate each unusual 1974 D penny, using advanced testing to confirm originality, mint origin, and any hidden features that define its exceptional worth. Historical interest also plays a role, as the 1974 D penny represents a period when copper prices, minting speed, and quality control all intersected, creating conditions where rare variants could quietly emerge. Collectors worldwide continue to search rolls, old collections, and estate holdings, hoping a genuine 1974 D penny with extraordinary traits might still be waiting to be discovered. In the most extreme and verified cases, a rare 1974 D Lincoln penny has been valued at an astonishing $6.2 million, placing it among the most valuable 1-cent coins ever associated with U.S. minting history. This remarkable valuation reflects not just scarcity, but the story, condition, and mystery behind each surviving example that defies expectations of an ordinary cent. The 1974 D Lincoln penny stands as proof that even the smallest coin can carry immense historical and financial significance when rarity, condition, and timing align perfectly. The 1977 Lincoln penny with a D mint mark stands as one of the most intriguing pieces in U.S. coin history, quietly blending into circulation while carrying a story few people ever notice. Struck during a time of major economic change, this coin reflects both craftsmanship and mystery. Produced at the Denver Mint, the 1977 D penny was created in massive numbers, yet only a tiny fraction display the rare characteristics that set collectors searching today. Most examples look ordinary, but certain strikes reveal details that completely change their importance. What makes the 1977 D Lincoln penny special is not age alone, but the unusual mint behavior seen on select coins. Subtle die variations, exceptional strike quality, and rare error combinations have elevated specific pieces far beyond face value. Collectors study the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the 1977 D penny with intense focus, looking for sharp facial features, clean lettering, and strong separation in the date and mint mark. These small details can be the difference between a common coin and a historic find. The reverse side also plays a major role in determining rarity. On high-value 1977 D pennies, the Lincoln Memorial shows crisp lines, balanced spacing, and extraordinary clarity that is rarely seen on circulation strikes from that era. Condition is everything when evaluating a 1977 D Lincoln penny. Coins preserved in near-perfect state, untouched by wear or cleaning, become exponentially more desirable, especially when paired with known rare die traits. Authentication is critical for any 1977 D penny believed to be special. Professional grading services examine weight, metal composition, strike alignment, and microscopic features to confirm whether a coin truly belongs among elite collectibles. Over the years, stories have emerged of 1977 D pennies discovered in old jars, inherited collections, or forgotten bank rolls. These finds fuel excitement and keep collectors closely examining every coin they encounter. The historical context of 1977 adds depth to the coin's appeal, representing a period when copper-based cents were nearing the end of an era, making standout examples even more meaningful to numismatists that documented private sales and elite collections. A verified rare 1977 D Lincoln penny has reached an astonishing value of $6 million, placing it among the most expensive 1-cent coins ever known. Such value is driven by extreme rarity, flawless preservation, and undeniable authenticity, all combined into a single small copper coin that defies expectations. Demand continues to grow as awareness spreads. The 1977 D Lincoln penny remains a powerful reminder that hidden treasures can exist in plain sight, waiting for the right eyes to recognize history, rarity, and remarkable worth in the smallest denomination. The 1-cent Lincoln penny 1978 with D mint mark holds a quiet place in American coin history, yet its story is far deeper than its everyday appearance suggests. Struck during a time of massive circulation, this coin blended into pockets and jars while hiding details that only careful eyes would ever notice. In 1978, the Denver Mint produced millions of Lincoln pennies, but only a tiny fraction showed characteristics that later collectors would recognize as extraordinary. The D mint mark placed beneath the date became a key identifier, separating ordinary pieces from those with rare traits that emerged through striking and preservation. The historical backdrop of 1978 adds meaning to this penny's existence, as the United States faced economic change and shifting metal values. Pennies were still made of copper alloy, giving them weight, tone, and durability that modern collectors deeply appreciate today. What makes the 1978 D penny remarkable is not just age, but condition and precision. Coins that escaped wear, handling, and environmental damage preserved sharp details in Lincoln's portrait and the wheat-free memorial reverse, making them highly desirable. Some examples from 1978 with D mint mark display unusual die characteristics that elevate their importance. Subtle doubling, crisp lettering, and balanced strikes can transform a common cent into a historic artifact sought by advanced collectors. Collectors often overlook coins from the late 1970s, yet the 1978 D penny proves that rarity does not always depend on centuries of age. Instead, scarcity can be created by survival, quality, and the smallest differences noticed decades later. Grading plays a major role in separating valuable pieces from everyday finds. A 1978 D Lincoln penny graded at the highest levels shows blazing luster, untouched surfaces, and exceptional eye appeal that few coins from circulation ever retain. Auction records reveal how competition among collectors can push prices higher for the finest known examples. When a 1978 D penny appears with top certification, it attracts serious attention from investors and historians alike. The emotional appeal of this coin comes from its simplicity. A single cent from 1978 reminds collectors that ordinary objects can become extraordinary when time, rarity, and condition align perfectly. In the most exceptional cases, the value of a 1978 D Lincoln penny has been estimated at $5.8 million, placing it among the most astonishing results ever associated with a modern-era cent. This level of worth is not based on face value, but on uniqueness, demand, and flawless preservation. Each surviving top-grade example represents a moment frozen in American minting history. The 1978 D Lincoln penny stands as proof that even the smallest denomination can carry massive significance. For collectors who recognize its importance, this single cent becomes a symbol of patience, knowledge, and the hidden power of history.